everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. Welcome to my channel. It's my daily vlog, so whatever I happen to be up to is what you're gonna see right here. And I might look a little disheveled. I might have my mask lines on my face right now because I was just getting my annual physical. So I don't want to show you me getting my annual physical, but I want to talk a little bit about healthcare and the importance of getting checked out and doctors and finding good doctor. And healthcare is like so important. If we don't have our health, what do we have? Because if we're not healthy, it limits everything else in our lives that we can do. And it's one of those things, like we have to take care of ourselves. And if you're in America, there's a lot of barriers to healthcare and a lot of challenges between insurance and cost of medication and eating healthy and the cost of food. Like, there's so many systemic struggles in America with access to good healthcare. But if we have to work with this system, try your best to do it and try your best to take care of yourself. That being said, I do try to go for my annual physical every year. There was a period in my life I put it off for a long time, and I did that because I am terrified of needles. I don't do well with them. They make me pass out. When I went to get my MRI, I talked a little bit about this, and some days I do better, some days I don't. Right now, I'm sitting in my car because I'm still a little unsteady, and I'm not ready to drive yet because I just had to give labs. The phlebotomist was really good. She really worked with me, but for my annual physical, they draw more than they do if they're just testing for like one thing. So it felt like an eternity. It felt like it was taking so long, and I'm just like, I go into this mode where I'm just like deep breathing and just focusing on anything else, or singing a song in my head and just taking these long, deep breaths. And I just felt like it was like, okay, another breath and another breath and another breath. And it's like, but I also know the importance of getting through that. It's like, it's a moment in time. And if we can just check ourselves for that moment in time, there's so much valuable information in our labs that our doctors need to know. And so I guess the moral of the story is that, it's important for me, especially as somebody who has Crohn's, to be able to work through that so I can stay on top of things, so I can continue to live my best life. So I'm starting to feel better. I'm on the upswing. I didn't actually pass out. I didn't actually, because what's happened to me in the past, it's sort of like it comes in stages. It starts with my ears ringing, and then I start to get like tunnel vision, like everything starts closing in like this. And then if I don't get relief, cold sweats, and then I black out. So if I ever refer to myself as going down like a sack of potatoes, I've gone through all those stages and no redemption at that point. It's need to get air and some cold cloths on me, and it's hard. It's a challenge. But fortunately, we did not get there today. It was just anxiety and trying to control it and trying to breathe through that moment. So, that being said, super important to have doctors that work with you and communicate with you and that you can trust. Because in the past, I've gone to, a phlebotomist that I was referred to, and they were like, oh, I'll be quick, don't worry about it. I'm like, I know myself, I know my reaction, I know my body. This isn't going to end well for either of us. You don't want to deal with me on the floor because I passed out. I don't want to be on the floor because I passed out. And she was like, no, I'll be quick. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. And then down I went. And she apologized. And so because I've had those type of experiences, what I have found is, if I come across a provider that doesn't treat me with respect and respect what I'm telling them, I can't work with that provider. I need to have somebody who will work with me and support me. And what I found, there's an app called ZocDoc, which has been amazing. Every doctor that I have found through ZocDoc has treated me so well, so knowledgeable, so well trained. It's incredible. So if you're not familiar with ZocDoc, it's essentially like Yelp for finding a doctor. It's like people will review doctors that they had, and you could actually go on there. You could book appointments directly through ZocDoc. It can help you track like when you're due for annual physicals, or if there's any other, like annual checkups that you should go to. Like if you go to like a specialist, like a dermatology or something like, it could help you track your appointments too. So it's a great app. And because like people review the doctors, you actually can get a sense of, who the doctor is, what their background is. You could see their education. So it's a great resource. So if you are not happy with your doctor and you want a second opinion, or you don't have a doctor and you want to go back, ZocDoc is a great way to find a doctor. That's how I've been finding my doctors in my adult life. So that's that. Yeah. So I mean, labs pending. I got a clean bill of health. I am doing good. And gonna keep living my best life. So I'm feeling better. I think I'm up to driving. I might sit here like another minute or two, but feeling much better now. Yeah. It's just, again, moment in time. Just got to get through that moment in time, right? And I did, yet again. And we'll keep doing, because the cost benefit, the cost is that moment of time of discomfort and anxiety that I experience. The benefit is, if there's a problem, catching it early and being able to treat it, or knowing that there's no problem and I can continue to go on my merry way. So I think that's a trade-off that I'm willing to deal with. So I do. So with that, I'm going to go and get some food, because now I'm hungry from being stressed out from having to give blood today. So I'm going to go do that. And I will see everybody tomorrow. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.